Africa, the world's richest continent in context to natural resources. I mean, 50% of the world's gold, most of the chromium and diamond, 40% of the world's hydroelectric power, millions of acres of untilled farmland, as well as other myriad unexplored resources. Yet, what is the picture in Africa today? What do we see in countries like Mali, Sierra Leone, DRC, even our own backyard, Kenya? Poverty, starvation, famine, conflict. The image of frustration portrayed by a people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. More often than not, it has been stated that leadership is based on inspiration, not domination, on cooperation, not intimidation. This provokes the question, is transformation in Africa a question of leadership? Because you see, leadership cannot be selfish, naive, opportunistic, or visionless. It ought to be grandeur, tenacity, fidelity, gallantry, and an array of so much more. Our continent needs leaders who are willing and able to allow its innumerable resources to become of value to its people. I could relentlessly pursue the topic of failure of African leadership. Which one do you want guarding your country? The lion or the cat? The dog or the little poodle that we see right there? Because you see, African leaders do 9 things wrong and 1 thing right, and use that 1 good thing to defend the 9 things wrong. Please do not misunderstand my perspective of leadership and limit it to the basic concept of esteemed presidents and governors. Leaders are the teachers, the doctors, the lawyers, the accountants, the civil service, and the people who've been trained to guard our society, me and you. And even as a common civilian stand in valor to shepherd the flock, the political spectrum of leadership still carries eminent influence in society, don't you think? Well, I could relentlessly pursue the topic of failure of African leadership, but I choose to dwell on the solution, not the problem. Many a times we have come across situations whereby we are faced with terrible issues and we are unable to overcome them. Every society must be intentional about educating its leaders. We must empower our youth and give them an opportunity to prosper. Teachers, parents, and guardians seated here today, you need to train our young leaders. You need to teach and guide a new inception of exceptional and entrepreneurial leaders of great integrity who will have the ability to ask the right questions and come up with workable solutions. Now, I hope you have all discerned the constant in this discussion today. Anyone? We. It is we. Our aptness to push forward and sail through the storm can only work if we do it together. However, it is imperative that each individual plays a role in society which guides and which brings out well-rounded, analytical, courageous beings who understand that leadership is not title, neither is it position. Leadership is the real privilege to serve humanity. Thank you.